Okay, we got Chris Caban and we got Errol Jarrett, and we're talking to the next world heavyweight champion, Deontay Wilder. So let us know what you thought about the victory against Malik.
I was surprised, and I thought my brother was gonna be able to give me more rounds than one round, but I do understand that this is boxing and anything can happen. And the thing is, not only does I have power in my right hand, but I also have it in my left hand as well too. And the power is definitely is something serious. You can't deny it. And anybody that get touched by me, it's liable to go down. I take this sport serious. I take my training serious. I take being in shape serious. So I mean business when I'm in the ring. So, hey, it look good for me, it look bad for him. But this is a sport that we're in, and there's a winner and there's a loser. And that night I was the better man.
Okay, so you served a good apprentice now, knocking over a lot of people. It's got to be the world title this year. It's got to be.
Definitely. But my next fight will be for the world title. I'm fighting against Chris Arreola or Bermane Stiverne. Whichever wins that one, I fight them immediately for the WBC title. So I'm here, baby. I done kicked down the door. Now it's time to take what's mine. Everybody put your hands up.
Yeah,
stick up.
Before I hand you over to the guys, I heard Stiverne talking a little greasy about you when he was speaking to Ingram. Is there anything you want to say back to dude, or are you going to let your hands talk in the ring?
Yeah, it was brought to my attention as well too, and I'm glad he feel the way he feel. Hello.
Yeah, we're there.
Okay, I'm glad he feel the way he feel. But I don't want to spoil his beans. He talking about how Al Heyman paid my way in the rankings and all that. Let me tell you, ain't nothing been ever given to me or paid to me, nothing or handed to me ever in my life. But he got to be careful who he dealing with. Talking about me paying for rankings. His people known for paying for rankings. So he talking about he haven't earned nothing. He haven't earned nothing. Especially getting beat by, he got knocked out by Demetrius King. My man Ray Austin whooped his ass as well too. He was beating him on until he got called. So nobody knows Arreola. He's still a no namer. He got a good lucky win off of Arreola, and that's about it. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully, he be the better man come May the 10th when they fight. And I would love to fight him. I would love to get his ass handed to him. I would love to hand it to him. And that's definitely gonna definitely happen. And it's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a knockout with him as well too. So I'm gonna take this a more personal fight. When I take fight personal, this is when I look for blood. And when I see blood, I'm still not obligated to stop. So they might need 3 refs in the ring that night.
Errol, you got this?
Yeah. 1 minute. Chris, you need to mute yourself, because I'm getting feedback, yeah? Alright, Deontay Wilder, man. I was impressed with your fight. Did you thought the fight was going to go longer?
Yeah, I did. I thought, I was prepared to go 12 rounds, all 12 rounds with the ease. So when I hit him with the combination I did, it shocked me for a minute. I was surprised, but I do have to understand that I definitely have power along with the speed, and so when I understood that about myself, like, well, things like that can happen. Like I said, it made me look good, it made him look bad, but this is boxing.
Mm-hmm. So you know what, Deontay Wilder, man, like it was all business in there, man. Tell me your take of when you. I don't know if you was aware that you was hitting the pads and Malik was watching you. I know you're fairly good friends in that. Was you aware of that? And is that normal? Is that normal protocol that you watch the fighter up that close before you fight them? And what was your take on that?
Well, it was their choice to be there at the public workout while I was working out. Or they could have left. But I think they was there because we was hearing them on the end. They was trying to strategize and try to see any weakness that I had in me and stuff like that. But you know, you're not. I feel if you already, your mind is already weak about going into the fight, or you have any doubts, or you're scared. I feel like a fighter shouldn't watch. Not saying that he had those feelings. I think they was there basically to see what kind of flaws I have, what I'm gonna flaws I will bring in the ring, or whatever. But it makes it worse when you have the crowd doing oohs and ahs when I'm hitting the mitts. It makes it it makes it worse for the fighter because he got to get in there with it, and you hitting the mitts being pounded, and you just imagine you got to get in there and feel the fire from the gloves as well too. So it didn't bother us. We was having fun. I was playing around as well too because I never reveal everything about me in a public workout. That's just something you just don't do. I like to play around and stuff like that, and then wait till the time of the night come and I show you what the bronze bomber bringing, baby.
Yeah, man, you definitely did, man. You know what I was like? I'm looking at you. You're looking the most devastating prospect in a minute. I mean, people try to say, this and that and this and that, but people recognize that I saw your short power. Like you've got tremendous power, and it's like you've got stronger, and like you're not getting hit. I don't see any of these guys taking your power right now. I think maybe this year like beats this brawl. I think this year should be your time. I mean, I don't see any of them guys taking your power, and I don't see them because you've got the reach advantage. We were talking about in heavyweight history. You've got the reach, right? And then you have power at the end, and quick, like hand speed as well. Like, ain't no one seen that before. Like, we was trying to think of what heavyweight in the past we've seen like you, and Larry Holmes has probably got the length and that, and probably like that, but not with the power at the end of this. Real devastating. And we're looking for some. We were talking about Rocky Marciano's record, man. It's a possibility, right?
Oh, definitely. I'm going for the number one spot. When I do things, I like to be the best at it. I like to set a history. I like to set records. A lot of people try to label me as other fighters, or you the next, this Mike Tyson or the next. I don't. It's a great compliment that people say that, but I don't want to be the next Mike Tyson, Muhammad. I want to be the new Deontay Wilder. I'm Deontay Wilder, and I want to set goals high. Beyond what they've done, I want to go further, especially for my expectation of what I'm doing. So I'm looking forward to breaking records and putting my name at the number one top, man. And the division is wide open. Like I said, nobody has never seen what I bring to the table. All these fighters, all the fans, all the critics, all the whoever, they can say what they want. They can say what they want. Each and every time I enter that ring and leave that ring with a question mark, I'm doing my job because the next opponent is not gonna know how to strategize against me. The only thing they strategize is he got power in the right hand. Now they're gonna see I got power in the left hand. Now they're gonna shit on themselves now because they ain't gonna know what to do. The only thing they're gonna feel like they gotta do, try to take them to deep waters and not get hit. But the thing about it, you're gonna get hit. It's just when you get hit. Because my speed is crazy, like you said, for a big man and stuff like that, man. But I take it seriously, man. God has plans for me, and He's blessed me with powers, and once God grabs hold to you and have plans for you, no human being on earth will be able to stop that. And people, they're gonna have to realize that you can put them all in there, put the fire, and to clear up. Once I get this belt, they all can line up now because ain't nobody going to be able to run because I'm going to have what they want. And that's what I want. That's been the whole plan, the whole idea. Forget about making fights with these fighters. I'm like, all right, so because that became a difficult task. No matter what these fighters say, he won't fight me or they won't fight me, nobody won't fight me, that's bullshit. It's been, it's been a lot of time we done offer guys and they just sold themselves out of the fight. And then they want to go on Twitter or they want to go on the interview and say people running for me or they didn't offer them or told them shit, man, that's bullshit. But once we get these titles, once you get the titles, you ain't got to worry about it because now they got to come to me now. Yeah. So that's going to be big when I get the titles. Ain't nobody going to be able to run.
Yo, you need to clear up the allegations of fix. It clearly wasn't fixed. On Bad Left Hook, I got some still photos where you clearly see The right hand splits the glove. Just clear all that up. You know,
Right.
they've been throwing Al Heyman and you under the bus. Clear all that up for the people, man.
Yeah, well, just to the people, just to clear up, what the right hand that split the glove really wasn't the effective punch. That just knocked his equilibrium. What knocked his equilibrium off, and what really done the left hook to the temple. That was the shot that done it for him and knocked him off his equilibrium. And the right hand was just the icing on the cake that split the gloves and finished it. I went back and clarified that with my bro after the fight. I asked him, what happened, because I was super surprised. It was the first round. I asked him what happened. He said, man, the words that came out of his mouth, he said, your hard hitting ass. He said the left hook to the temple, it numbed my whole right side of my body. He said, I tried to get up. My mind was responding, but my body wasn't at. I tried. He said I was trying to get up, but I couldn't. Yeah. So that clarified it right there, and it's clearly picture shows that the right hand split the glove. And it have been times where I done broke guys' wrists from trying to block a punch. Let alone splitting it. So that right there sums it up. And then end the discussion, man. I don't care what people talking about. Malik got a heart of a warrior, man. He'll never dive or nothing like that. Ain't nobody paying no money. It's real. It's real. And anybody want to test the power, do me a favor, sign a waiver, and I'm gonna put you in the ring and I'll let you hit. I'll hit you and let you feel it.
Chris,
go ahead, Chris. He's on mute, bro. Go ahead, Bomb Squad. Hey, Bomb Squad, hey, you know what? You the heavyweight guy. You've been around the world, man. You've been to Puerto Rico. You've been to England. You fight in America. You building your base well, man. You're doing what champions of old was doing from the past, man. You going around and building your base, and that's the way you need to do,
Exactly. That's the ideal whole plan, man. First of all, I love traveling. That's one of my things, and I feel like if I go outside of my comfort zone, that I can market myself and have all the peoples on my side. Everywhere I go, no matter what country I go to, people tend to cling to me because first and foremost, besides the fighter, they see my personality. And I had an old man in Puerto Rico. He was just sitting. He was one of them old men that sit with his leg crossed and observe the scenery and see what's going on. And after everything's cleared up with the fans and stuff like that, and the people talking, he came to me, and he said you're a very lovable guy, and I see why. He said your personality steals everybody. It's like you're so humble, and you can, and the way that you interact with people, you can talk to anybody. He said that's great. I told him, like, I love everybody, no matter where I go. I don't feel like I'm better than nobody else because of where I'm from or what region I come from. Like everybody, I love people. I'm a people person, so I sit and talk with anybody, about anything, and that's just my personality. And people cling on to me because of my personality, not just because of my boxing, but just because of my personality. And I think that's a plus for me because I gain fans all over the world each and every time, and that makes me much stronger for as my fan base. And when I go places, people want to see, Deontay Wilder here, the Bronze Bomber, or they know about the knockout artist or the knockout king or whatever you want to put knockout on the end or before anything. They come here. I got a big ovation when I came in that ring. It felt like I was a Puerto Rican, which the Puerto Rican people said I'm an honorary Puerto Rican now or whatever so it's great, man. And I'm a type of guy. I plan on doing a couple of title defenses, not just in the United States but elsewhere as well too, man. I want to be legendary. Muhammad Ali fought all over. He defended his title not in the U.S. but all over, man. And I want to be the same way, because I feel comfortable no matter where I go, man. It ain't like, okay, I'm coming to England, but I feel uncomfortable because, I can barely understand what people saying, or I'm not used to the food. That's bullshit, you know what I mean? This is boxing, and you gotta be able to adjust to any environment you're at. Anywhere I go, man, I feel like I'm from there, so I adapt myself to that. Whatever the language is, if I can't understand it, I get a translator, and you better be sure I'm trying to get it as I'm there. But I get somebody that knows it, and we go on. The food, I make it to what it is, man. That's the unique part about the world. Everything's different. If everything's the same in the world, and you can find the same thing all over the world, man, the world would be boring to explore. But that's what makes it unique about the world. Every place had its own culture, their own heritage, and different foods and stuff like that. What makes it better? So I love it, man.
Definitely. Chris, from North Carolina.
Yeah, I'm here.
Go ahead,
First
Chris.
of all, congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, what I want to see you do next is fight Tyson Fury. I've been listening on Twitter. He's been talking reckless. I definitely want to see that fight.
I'm telling everybody that fight will happen, whether he win or have a loss or tie on his record. Man, that's one of the fights that's going to go down to have to fight. Mayweather and Pacquiao may not never fight. That may go in history as someone that people would think what would have happened. But Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury, that will be one that will happen. And I want that one. The fans want it, and not only will I be the world champion, but I'm always be the people's champion, and I always try to get the people what they want, and I want that fight. But I really feel each and every time I get in that ring, they see what I do, no matter how long it lasts. That's setting them each and every time, because Tyson, many times you done seen him go down, even with smaller guys, and God knows only the damage I'm gonna do to him when I get in there and fight him. The thing about it, these fighters, man, because I'm relating to as a fighter myself. When you get in there with a puncher and he's a 100% puncher, you get that doubt of yourself. You get that feeling like if he hit me, I can go down. You get that fear feeling. And any fighter say they're not scared or this and that, that's because they supposed to say that. When they doing interviews, they don't supposed to downgrade themselves. They don't supposed to have they're supposed to have confidence in themselves. I'll do this, I'll fight him. But as a fighter to a fighter, if I had to fight me, I'd be down there shaking in my boots to have to fight me. But that don't mean I wouldn't fight now. That don't mean I wouldn't fight, but it lets you know that I will be scared too. But I'll still do what I got to do because I'm a fighter and I got to keep up my reputation. So these guys feeling the same way, and I love to fight Tyson. I would love to. So, like I said, once I get these belts, line them up so I can take them down.
Ooh.
Yeah. So that's
great.
31 fights, 31 KOs. What do you say to people who say, well, you haven't done enough rounds to be a serious world heavyweight contender? What do you say to that?
I tell them, yeah, look, I've been doing my job. 31 fights. I've done my job. I'm not finna, hold nobody or carry nobody along no rounds. I take this sport seriously. We both have the same goals, and that's to come and beat each other up. I'm looking to get to the pie first. As far as going rounds, I know what I can do. My team know what I can do, and that's all that needs to know. As long as I'm winning, everybody gonna love the winner. Now, when I start losing, then there's gonna be something else said as well too. So I feel like no matter what I do, it's not gonna be good enough for people, because sometimes we got a lot of ignorant peoples in the world that just sometimes you're just not gonna be satisfied no matter what you do. I can run all the way around the world in 3 days if I wasn't a human, if that was humanly possible, and people still have something to say. Yeah. They would have said I didn't do it fast enough. Like, damn, I just ran around the whole world in 3 days. That's impossible to do, but I did it. But you didn't do it fast enough. So, I don't care about that, man. Like I said, I'm looking at it to set history. If I don't ever go past 4 rounds, man, do you know how big that makes me? Or if I knock every fighter out that I fight until I retire, that's right. That's setting history, man. That's setting a worldwide record that people that's going to be a hard act to follow once I retire, if I'm able to accomplish that. So that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the bigger picture of the thing. I ain't looking at can somebody take me rounds or whatever, because sometimes that when people do that, they trying to make an excuse for me while I'm winning, or I want to see him do this. If he go past this, he's not going to be able to compete or all just because that was their strategy. Their strategy was if they take me deep waters, then I would wear out, I would get frustrated and stuff like that, man. I'm a professional. I find it disrespectful for anybody to feel like I can't go past 4 rounds. I can't go 6 rounds or whatever, man. That's 12 rounds is like an appetizer at a restaurant. That, you know what I'm saying? Give me 15 rounds. Give me 30 rounds. Shit, put 50 rounds on there, man. I love what I do. And if you love what you do, you're not going to want to stop doing what you love. And I genuinely have love and passion for this sport. So however many rounds it is, let's do it, man. That's nothing. And people will find, once they find that person that they feel that can take me, you know, because every time I tend to upset people, you know what I'm saying, each and every time. They say, oh, this is going to, because a lot of people say he was going to be a test, which he could have been a test. He had the potential to be the test, but I wanted it. I wanted it more, and I wanted more. I'm always going to want it more than the man that's in front of me, man. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. The rounds, that's nothing. That's nothing. So I don't want people to get hyped. I'm just tired of people getting hyped up in this round stuff and all that. I'm a professional athlete. I take this seriously, man. That's nothing. So I don't need nobody to make excuses for me or why I'm doing what I'm doing.
It's not your job to do overtime, bro. It's not your job to do overtime. That's not your job.
Exactly.
I mean, that ain't your job.
Exactly.
You know?
Hey, Deontay, well, let me ask you a question real quick, yeah? So, you know what? We already established that you don't want to go late rounds. What have you done to combat the inside game? Because a lot of fighters have been found out. I know you have a good outside game. So what are you going to do to nullify? Because a lot of guys are going to think, well, if I get inside with him, what am I going to do to him? So how have you been working on the inside game on how to nullify fighters who want to get up close with you?
I just tell any fighter that's going to listen to this interview, I want them to please trust that that my outside, you think my outside game is a beast, you know, just check my inside game as well too. You're gonna regret trying to get in the inside with me. Because I'm gonna pound you up, I'm gonna beat you up on the inside, and I'm gonna take you back on the outside, and I'm gonna beat your ass back on the outside where we first started. So you might as well just stay on the outside, because you're gonna waste your time being on the inside, because you're gonna get back on the outside. If that made any sense.
No, that makes sense. Because they're hurt from being close to you, and now they're on the outside trying to duck you. You're trying to run away. I got you.
Man, my inside game is crazy, you know. And I'm a big guy, so I'm gonna wear you out. Then, you know, you just stay on the outside. You're gonna get tired getting in the inside because, like I said, you're gonna start back on the outside, and it's gonna be bad for them. But we, you know, best believe my inside game is definitely tight as well as my outside.
Yeah, you know how to lean at that. You've been watching the Klitschko. You see how the Klitschko, when he get close, he like to lean on the guy's back and stuff like that.
Right.
Have you been mastering them type of tactics, or what kind of inside tactics you could share with us that you?
Well, the thing about it, when you're eye level to a guy, or you're taller than the guy, it's gonna be hard to do that leaning, and all that shit ain't gonna work. You know, that leaning on that's only for small guys. That's why most taller guys, if they use their height advantage, and they know what they're doing as far as their height wise and keeping that distance, they love to fight the smaller guys. Mm-hmm. They love to fight the smaller because they have that advantage of height and to keep them at bay. And if they do come in, it's easy to lean over and put your whole body on them. Mm-hmm. That's easy. But when you find a taller guy that's our level, that's hard to do. That's hard to be leaning on him and stuff like that. You using more energy trying to lean on him than trying to tire him out. So that strategy wouldn't work. He'll have to have a nice inside game, which they don't have an inside game. All they know is the outside. So you know, I feel the same way as far as the Klitschko, and I feel that the same principles applies to me. Anybody under 6'5" doesn't have a fucking chance.
You know what I'm going to compare you to? I know like you don't like to be compared to anyone, but from what I see about you, the way people react to you, you remind me of the modern day Jack Johnson. And then I'll tell you why, because with Jack Johnson, when he was coming out, a lot of people were hating and this and that, but they couldn't deny his skills. And what I saw, what people don't see, is that your skill set right now is terrifying, because people, they might try to think, but when you get up, I mean, as you carve Malik, no one's ever did that to him in a round. And the next guy, they're going to come at excuses. The same thing with Jack Johnson. right? But it's like the smile
Right.
and the bronze bomber. Jack Johnson was the same, kind of the same thing. There's no one like you in heavyweight history. There's no one like with your skill set, foot speed, nothing. And people are gonna have to, when they're ready, like you said, they're gonna have to bow down and say, when it's all said and done, Deontay has finished his career one of the best who ever did it, no doubt, hands down, Hall of Famer, everything.
Definitely, I definitely agree with you, man. And Jack was, he was confident, he was strong as well too, and that made his comfort. That made his, the confidence even stronger, man.
Yeah.
Jack got a lot of hell, man. You're right. You're right about that.
Yeah, Jack
Right.
Johnson. Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. So they couldn't deny him because he was big and everyone. They said, oh, he's this, he don't want to do this and that. He's smart. He got the same personality as you, friendly, talk to anyone, but they can't help but hate on you because they're jealous of your attributes, your talent. But we can't deny what you did, man. Like, the thing is, that whole phantom punch where you landed or you did, it wasn't a phantom punch. Like, obviously you landed. It builds you up, the mystique of Deontay Wilder. Did it really hurt? Did it?
Right.
How about you come in there and find out?
Yeah. Definitely. Do me a favor, sign the waiver. And this is man, boxing is something that you can't say I play, man. And that's why I love it, because it takes special people to do this sport. Everybody ain't fit for this. Everybody can't do this, man. And that's why people, sometimes they gotta realize what they're saying. I know people always goes off of emotions, and then they let the emotions get the best of them, and then they just want to run their mouth. But you got to respect each and every fighter that step in the ring, man, because people and the fans, I pay my money so I got my opinion or whatever. But you got to look besides that. That's nothing, because we as fighter, we pay a price that's nothing worth it. It's worth anything in the world, and it's priceless. And we pay for our life each and every time in that ring. So when we get in that ring, we don't know if we're gonna come out the same way we got in there. So as far as the opinion and stuff like that, you gotta give honor and respect each and every fighter that got in there. We see over and over time again as fighters, some have lost their life. Now you got this other guy that I can't think of his name, that fought Mike Perez. Now one of his brains is damaged and stuff like that, man. Yeah, man, and this is what we pay our money, but you get up in there then. You get up in there and we show you what the risk that we pay. So, it is what it is, man. Fans gonna be fans, people gonna say what they want, but sometimes you just have to, I ignore it. For me, it's a comedy. It's comedy strip for me, and I don't let that get under my skin, because I know what God has for me is for me, and nobody's gonna be able to mess them plans up but me. And when people say stuff about me, I laugh and I'm excited at the same time, because they had to think about me to say anything about me. So now they're thinking about me, and then when they spread the word, they put my name in somebody else's mind to say something about me, whether it's good or bad. So I'm on everybody's mind. If I'm on everybody's mind, they talking about me, and my name getting bigger and bigger. So it's a plus for me.
Yeah, so tell me, do you read a lot of the headlines, what people write? Do you read it, or do you just ignore most of it?
No, I don't. I don't read all the headlines. I don't really get into it. Most of the time, if it's something serious about what somebody say, even when Tyson say a couple of things, because every time he tweets some stuff, it most of the time never comes to me or whatever. Maybe because sometimes he don't do it right as far as put my name right or something like that, and somebody bring it to my attention. I'm just using him as an example. But and then people bring it to my attention, or if it's some on the web, I got my brothers, I got other friends, I got a lot of people in the business. Have you heard about what this guy said, or interview or something? I've seen a couple of interviews y'all guys did with other fighters, and y'all express y'all opinion and shit like that. But but I don't go looking for nothing. I don't go, because I really don't care what people say. And then when I do go and find an interview, I'm like, okay, that's interesting to know. Oh, that's cool. All right. Yeah. I know what to do when you get in the ring. Did
you see our Amir Mansour interview? Did you see that one?
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. This guy. I think his mind's still instituted, man. This guy. But when he's saying all the right things, he's saying what he's supposed to say. Mansour don't have a chance in this damn ring with me. Not far as surviving. He don't have a chance. He don't have a chance in the world, man. He's a joke to me, and I'm just gonna continue to keep laughing, talking about he hit 2 and 3 times harder than me. boy, you better go back and lift some more weights, man. Because what we got over here is special sauce, man. Yeah, this dude, man, like I said, nobody under 6'5" would ever be able to beat me. I wouldn't dare allow it. You know, he and Richard Towers, man. Not Richard Towers, but Richard fought Lucas. He fought Kevin Price, another tall fighter. Kevin Price, if he would have used his height and reached like he's supposed to, because he was giving them problems, you know, getting in. You know, if he would have used his height all the way through, you know, he would have won that fight. But he ended up losing it, and that's what it is. But like I said, that's a message to Mansoor, to a man sour, a man's whatever. His name doomed. So it's whatever, man. Like I said, I'm soon finna be the world champion, and y'all gotta have to battle for the number one spot, and y'all get in line. Everybody get in line. There ain't no need to be mentioning my name, because if you do, that's just free advertisement for me. And I'm letting these fighters know, just get in line, and you're gonna have your shot. Now is the time, and everybody gonna have their opportunity, man, to see can they be a test against Deontay Wilder.
No doubt.
All right, Chris.
No doubt.
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to you bringing the belt back to the States. We ain't had a heavyweight champion, and I don't know when.
Man, it'll be an honor, man. It'll be such an honor and a pleasure to be able to put my name on a legendary belt, a traditional belt, something that like most of all the greats that had their name on, and for me just to hold it and have my name, you know, on there and hear the words of "and the new." You know what I'm saying? I can't wait, man. It'll be an honor, man, just to bring the belts to them. Our plan is to defend it for defend the title a couple of times, and then go and try to unify all the belts. And that's our plan that goes, and that's what we want to do. So I can't wait for the moment. You know, when I won victory, you know, I just thank God for that, and here it is. It's been a long time coming. People don't understand why we have took the route that we have taken so far as develop me and to go slow and stuff like that. You know, nobody's not protecting me or nothing like that, man. Like I said, people, you know, some people just, they don't know what's going on, so they try to make up what they feel or what they think. And sometimes people even lie, oh, I heard this, but you ain't heard a damn thing. You just made that up. But, you know, I'm glad the route we took, and now it's here. It feel like, it kind of feel like, of course, we didn't took the long route, even in my eyes and even the other eyes, but now that I'm here, it feel like everything has came fast. I guess because now I'm here. And it's like, damn, everything's so much. I'm getting all these people rushing at me now. The phone's been off the hook. It's like everything is in the moment right now. It's like everything feel like it's rushing, which they say, you know, success hard to come by, but when it do come, you got to grasp onto it because it go fast.
Yeah. And
right now, you know, it's definitely coming to me, and that's why I'm still staying humbled and keeping my mind down to a normal playing grounds, because I don't want to get. I'll never get the big head. That's just not my personality. You know, for me, I don't even like the word being. I don't even like the word when people, oh, he's a celebrity, or, you know, I don't really like that, because I feel like I'm Deontay. Wow, that's all I am. That's how I want people to treat me. I don't feel like I'm no better than the next person. Of course, accomplishing my goals and dreams, but everybody have a goal and dream they should have that they want to accomplish. And if you're seeking to accomplish that, then that makes you just as much as of a man than me, because my goals is what I'm doing in my occupation. This is my occupation. You have your occupation and you got your goals and said so. What makes me better than you? We have goals and plans we're doing. We both fulfilling and trying to set that and get to the top, and that's how I feel, man.
But it hasn't really been a long road. You've only been a pro and amateur. You've only been fighting for 8 years, and you won Olympic bronze in 3 years, and you've been a pro heavyweight for 5 years. So it hasn't really been a long route, in my opinion.
Yeah, you know, like I said, it's been it's been, but for others, you know, it feel like, you know, because I was the only one to win the medal, they feel like the first fight I should have been fighting Godzilla, you know, and coming out. But people don't understand that boxing is a business first and foremost. Everybody has their own strategies with their fighters or what they want to do with them. Yeah. Sometimes you feel like you're supposed to push a fighter when that fighter shouldn't be pushed, and you should take him slow and then push the other fighter, because sometimes you can push a fighter too much where there may be too much pressure on him, and you just trying to stick him out there because of what people saying, or you feel he should go out there. And sometimes I do believe in the timing is not right. But for me, we've gone slow, and every opportunity I had, every moment, my time was at the right time. It seemed like everything I did, it was at the right time. It was at the right time because we set a plan and we stuck through it. No matter what people have said, no matter what people called, the media have put out, we don't care. We doing it our way, and that's it. And we stuck through that. And I advise every manager or promoter, whatever, forget what people say, man. People gonna say whatever. Take it if your fighter. If you need time with your fighter, take them the right way, you know. And for those that don't understand the business, we always say, hey, how about you go find a fighter, you bring them up the way you want to bring them up, and then when you and see how you do, you know. And everybody just can't be rushed, man. That is, I feel like everybody, just like Floyd. Floyd was a champion early, you know. He had a lot of backgrounds, and maybe in a year or so he was a champion.
Yeah,
everybody's not. I feel like everybody has their due season. It may not come when you want it, but it's on time, and God had that plan for his season to be an early champion. For me, it wasn't for me to be an early champion. It was for me to be a late bloomer. For me to grasp on and learn the sport and do it. Everybody can't have that success in their career. You know, everybody's going to have a different path, and that wasn't my path, you know. But my time is now. My season is due right now, and I'm finna reap all the rewards of it.
Let me jump in quickly. So let's talk about your merchandise. Bomb Squad is beautiful, man. You gonna start marking some t-shirts? Because I'm fitting to buy one of them t-shirts and them hats, bro. You got a shop ready to go online and get your t-shirt, because you know you like you said, you about to blow up, and you know, with Floyd, you know, with the money team thing, the Bomb Squad thing, you be playing out there, like the young kids, like you're a very good role model as well. Because, you know, even hearing you talk, you know, you're very articulate, you know, and a lot of countries want to hear you speak and stuff like that. So I'm just making sure you fit in reward and make sure you reap reward. Make sure you merchandise the Bomb Squad t-shirts in the UK over here, because I'm fitting to buy my hat. Make sure it's a fitted hat, a t-shirt, and even some trainers and some socks, man. What do you think about that, man?
Yeah, man. You know what? I definitely, I done wore some of my gear to Puerto Rico, and a lot of people liked it with the shirts and stuff. So I'm definitely about to launch the stuff, maybe by the end of April. Mm-hmm. So I gotta, and then to get it out, I got my own promotion company as well too. I'm promoting now. I got a big show here in my hometown, Tuscaloosa,
nice,
Alabama.
Yeah.
So a Bomb Squad promotion. So it's a lot going on with me, but I definitely got the merchandise soon to come. Hopefully, I'm trying to release it by the end of April, and to get it out there so people can really be a part of the team and Western Bomb Squad stuff.
Yeah.
And
I'm a part of the team.
It's gonna be good.
I'm a part of the team, man. I'm so
there
man.
We go.
Give me some Bomb Squad.
Let me hear that war call out there. Let me hear what that call out talking about.
Bomb Squad.
Okay.
Yeah, for real, man. All right, man. Beats, you gonna wrap it up?
Yeah, man. We appreciate your time. And we'll see you next post fight, man. Got anything you want to say to the next heavyweight champ, Chris?
Yes, sir.
Chris, yeah. All right.
Hey, the UK we appreciate you, and we're happy to see you in next fight. We look forward to your next fight. You know, next time we can talk to you, be heavyweight champion of the world, undefeated heavyweight champion of the world.
Yo, one thing I want to say though, you need to stop beating your friends up, man. You beat up Orly, now you beat up Malik. You know what I mean? You need to stop beating your friends up, man.
They think they can beat. They must underestimate you. Go ahead.
Hey, no, I told man, Malik, we tell each other all the time that we love each other, but I say, love hurts, man, and Tina told, and love definitely hurts. My daddy always said, when you're with me, I would because I love you. And Tina Turner said, what love got to do with it? So I said, forget it, man. Let me do it. So, it's all love, man, at the end of the day. And that should send a message. That should send a message that if I would beat my friend like that, doesn't matter if you ain't my friend.
That's what and sparring's the sparring. So anyone out there saying, oh yeah, he got dropped in sparring. Sparring is the sparring. You know, they got big padded gloves, they got headgear, and you're working on stuff. People, that is good. They keep saying that because when they get the smooth gloves, when you start putting the smooth gloves in real time, it's a whole different ball game for real, right?
Yeah, man. You know, sparring. You know, people want to say anything. I laugh at this stuff when they bring up stuff about sparring or you got knocked this and they don't even know that. Even with the David Hay thing, that particular moment we was working on, because you see how close I am. I never come at a coach as a close fighter. We had to be working on something, in which he did what he's supposed to. We worked on something, and he saw the hit and he took it. You know, it was a little stern, but I was right back on it. You know, it wasn't nothing. But you know, people gonna take it and they edit it. Of course, he said he was up there. I'm sure they edited the video. They didn't show all the things I've done. Yeah. You know, because I'm always still in the sparring session and all things under. But I don't get into all that, man. I let people have fun. And whatever they want to say, you know, I let them say it because I know the truth. And once you know the truth in your heart, deep down, you're satisfied no matter what people say because you know.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, boy, you know, like you said in it, let them if they, even in sparring, if anyone gets the better of you, that's the sparring. Real time, real smooth gloves, no headgear, you in trouble. You know, you in trouble because it's in a world of pain. But yeah, we appreciate your time. Go on, Beats, wrap it up. Go ahead.
Bomb Squad for life.
No
Peace,
doubt,
bro.
man.
Yeah,
Peace.
baby.
Bring the belts on.
Whoa! All right, man.
Peace.
All right, catch
All right, bro.
up.
Y'all have a great day.
Oh, you too, champ.
will
All right,
do.
take care.
Peace.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.